Hello developers, welcome to the first Apps App Ask Me Anything session in the MEA region. During this session, my colleague Almar will show you how you can integrate one of the easiest HMS core kit, Account Kit, to your application within 15 minutes. Account Kit is not just easy to integrate but also powerful to use. It allows Huawei ID holders to sign into your app without manual registration or verification from a wide range of devices. Once you have integrated at least one HMS open capability, which could be AccountKit in this case, your app will be qualified for the Apps App competition, provided that it can run seamlessly on HMS device. So without further ado, let's welcome Almar to start the presentation.
Thank you, Angelica. Hello, everyone. My name is Omar Ahmed. I am a developer technical support engineer at Huawei. Today, in this session, we will talk about one of the most commonly used services from Huawei, which is called AccountKit. Usually, the login page or the registration page that is normally the first page in the application process, especially in the applications that we see it today. So if your application using a registration page or a login page, usually you need to ask the user to fill up some kind of informations, and then you need to verify this information. Then you can complete the registration process, and then you can proceed to the login page. If you are trying to use this kind of functions, you can use the account kit. It will help you to get the most professional way to do it. So let us talk a little bit about the account kit. The account kit, it is the faster and the quicker and safe way that you can ever have it in your application. The account kit, it's completely depends upon the Huawei IDs, and you can also getting the benefits from the two-factor authentication that we have it inside the account kit to complete your sign in with most secure way. Uh, Now I will tell you what's kind of scenarios that you need to use the account kit for it. The first one, the account kit containing the main functions that called one-click sign-in. The account kit depending upon the Huawei IDs, as I said before. The Huawei IDs, all the Huawei users have it already have it in their devices, because this is the first thing that usually the user the user make it once they buy a new device. So they just fill up the information once and they create their Huawei IDs to access other Huawei services. So just once you are implements the Huawei ID by using the login by Huawei ID button, if the user can by just one click, you can ask the user what kind of information that you want from his account. You can ask him for his email, mobile phone, any kind of this information. Once the user authorized your application to get access to this kind of information, you will having all these data from his name to his email to any kind of this information. So in this way, you don't need to ask the user to fill up any kind of information, so you don't need the registration process. And at the same time, once you ask the user to fill up the information, you also need to verify them. So in this way, you don't need also to verify these informations, because he already validated them once he create his Huawei ID. The second thing that you can have the benefits from using the account kit, it is using the QR code sign in. If your application working in multiple platforms like tablets or TVs, smart devices in general, you can also use the account kit to generate a QR code on tablets and TVs, and your device or your mobile phone already signed in with Huawei ID. You can just scan the QR code from the tablets and TVs, and you can scan it from your mobile phone, and then you can authorize these other devices to access the same account that you already have it in your mobile phone. The second thing that you can have it from the account kit, it is the fast user authorization. Usually, when you are trying to develop the mobile application, you will be worried about how you can implement the authorization process, and you want to implement it in a very secure way. So you shouldn't worry about these kind of issues when you are trying to use the account kit. It is very secure. It is used two-factor authentication. It is used the use the verification code. So all kind of this process will be fully authorized once you are trying to use the account kit for your page login or registration. The third thing that you can have the benefits from the account kit, it is the easy SMS verification. As you see in these images, if your application depends upon the mobile phone that the user have it, so you need to verify this mobile phone. It is valid number, and it's working fine, and depends upon it is the same owner of this number. So in these cases, you can use the SMS retriever function that also exists at the account kit. So as you see in the picture one, the user just need to enter his phone number. The second thing that, and he should click at the get code. After this, at the second screen, as you see here, he will receive the SMS. So we can ask the user to read the code from the SMS that he received now. So once the user click allow, we can get this code automatically and fill up the field as we see here. We can just get the code and put it at this field. And after this, the login will be completed successfully in very easy and professional and safe way that we can have. So now let us talk about some of success stories that we have with our CPs. The first success story that we have with a game called Mini World. The Mini World having in total of 3 billion downloads and more than 100 million monthly active users. It have received too many awards, one of them called Blackstone Awards. The benefits that they have after they integrating the account kit and the in-app purchase and the ads kit, and after also upload their application at the Huawei App Gallery, they gained nearly 40 million Huawei ID users and seen a biggest daily increase of more than 100,000 users. And also they exceeded the 1.1 billion downloads and set a record for 23% in the conversion rate from app detail page viewed in app installation. And also they targeted all the Huawei users that use the Huawei ID as their payment method or payment channel. The second case here that we have, it's called Eternal Sword. This game is integrated with the account kit and the in-app purchase, and also the game service. And once upload their application at the Huawei App Gallery, they have the average 13-day lifetime values of users from Huawei channels is 9.68, 6 times higher than that other competitors' channel. And the average payment rate of new users from Huawei channel reach up to 4%, 67% higher than that from competitors' channel. And we are looking to make more success stories with other applications and other games from the apps app. So we are waiting you to make your success story, and we will love to share it with the others later. So now we will show you the technical code, how you can implement the account kit inside your application. It is a very simple application, and you just need to follow up the instruction, and it's a few line of code, and you can have the account kit inside your application that will give you the most user experience for implementing the most secure and safe and quick login inside your application. So let us see the video. Now we will start to implement the account kit in our application. So at first I will choose create a new project from the Android Studio, and then I will choose an empty activity. Then from the empty activity I will choose the name. It will be account kit workshop 001. The package name, it will be the same, and the save location as you see here, the language as you see here, the Java. So I will click at finish. So during the Gradle build, I will go to the developer.huawei.com, And from the products, I will go to the HMS score and click at the account kit. Then I will go to the view documents. And from the view documents, I will go to the Android because we can't choose Android or web. I will choose Android in my case. And I click at preparations and click to the configure app information in App Gallery Connect. So at first, he told me I need to register as a developer. So I already having an account, so I just need to log in on it. But if you don't have an account, you need to click at registration and fill up the information and getting the your account. So after you getting your account and log in on it, then you need to creating an app. So this is the Huawei console. After I make my login on it, I will click at the App Gallery Connect. And from the App Gallery Connect, I will click my apps. I will choose a new app. I will choose the app name. It will be something like this. The category it will be an app. And the default language it will be English, UK. Add to project and OK. So now I need to go to the my projects. And once I go to the my projects, he will tell me I need to set up my package name. So I will just to set up the package name manually, as you see here. So I need to go to the application that I created now, the project. So from the manifest, I need to copy my package name from here. I will choose it as like this. And then I will click at save. And I can make sure the package name is set up correctly by seeing it here. Okay. So the next step, he told me I need to generate a signing certificate, fingerprint. So how can I sign this one? So in my case, if you are using Android Studio, you already having the fast way. You can just click at the Gradle from here and go to the Android and signing reports, and you can just double click on it, and it will give you the SHA 256 certificate that you need to add it in your console. So I will copy this one, and then I need to go to my application, and I need to add the 256 certificate fingerprint, as you see here. Okay. After I adding my certificate here, so the next step that I need to do, you can use the commands to generate this one, or you can use the Android Studio. So this depends how you are trying to use your application. I adding the certificate fingerprint as we see before. I just need to make sure also the account kit is enabled from the console. So here from the manage API, I need to search for the account kit, and it's already enabled, so I don't need to make any extra changes on it. So the second part is integrating the HMS score. So let us see what he told me. I just need to download the AG Connect JSON file, and after downloading it, I need to adding it at the same level of the application. So let us download this this file from the console. I will click at this one, and I will choose to replace this one. Save. Yes. Show in folder. I will click at this one, and inside my application, I will choose project, and from the project at the same level of the application, I will paste the AG Connect JSON file, refactor. So this file is containing all the configurations that I need to make my application contacting with the App Gallery Connect. So if I need to use any service, I need some of these informations to connect with the Huawei console, and then we can implement any function that we need. So after doing this one, we need to start using the SDK. So we need to go to the build Gradle at the project level. And as you see here, we need to add the Maven. So I need to go to the build Gradle at the app level like this. And from, I think we need to go to this one. Okay, after I get this one, I need to add the Maven in the repositories. Okay, then I need to add this class path at dependencies. And then I need to add also this Maven to my project, as you see here. So after I adding them all, I need to go to the app, build Gradle, as you see here. And I need to add the plugin that I need to make the login with it. So I will use this one and using implement this one, the latest version. So as you see here, we need to also to add the Huawei Edge Connect data plugin. So I will go up here and adding the second one. We don't need this one for now. And now I can click add the sync. So the next thing that we need to do, as you see here, you need just to configure the metadata in case the HMS score is not downloaded at your device. So this it will show him the HMS score to be installed in his device. So we need to go to the manifest. Here I need the manifest, and inside the application, I will add this metadata. And we don't need this one for now. So we can go to the next step. The next step, it's just need to configure the obfuscation script. So I need to copy this obfuscation script. And then I need to go to the ProGuard rules here and just paste this code. So then I need to add the permissions that we need. So I will copy this one. I need to add it at the manifest file. So I will go to the CRC and then go to the main manifest file. And I need to add these permissions that we need. And after this, we can use this tool to integrate if you are using any kind of, if you are using another signing method, you can use the HTML toolkit that will help you to convert your code directly. But in our case, we are starting something from scratch, so we don't need to use the HMS toolkit. So now let us see what we can do. As you see here, I need to sign in without identity verification. So as before you start, you need to follow up the preparations that we make it before. Now we just need to copy the Huawei login button. So I need to go to the resources, layout, mail layout. And from here, I need to go to the code. And from the code, I need to just set up the Huawei button. And from the Huawei button, I think I need to use this information. And I can remove this one. So let us see the design. The design, it will be something like this. Okay. We will see the Huawei login button in this way. Then he told me I need to bind the click button with my Java code. So I need to go to Java code, and at the main activity here, I need just to find the ID that we set up for the button. We just need to copy paste it like this. And maybe we need to implement some functions. Then he told me I need, once he click at the button, I need him to make a silent sign in by Huawei ID. So the silent, as you see here, this function, we just need to initialize the parameter and the auth service. And after you getting the service, after the service is on success, I can getting the information from the Huawei account. And on failure, we will print the errors, the exceptions. So this is what will happen in this code. So at first, let me copy this code like this, and I will put this at the first of my application. Okay. Then I need just to copy paste the sign in by Huawei ID. So after the only create, I will add this method and import the required things that we need. The tasks, the on success listener, on failure listener, API exception, the intent. Okay, so everything is working fine for now. Now we just need to deal with sign in. So we just need to copy paste this one that will responsible to just to log everything that we can have from the Huawei login. So we will see the display name, the avatar URL, the avatar URI, get email, and open ID, and a union ID. So all these things that you can use in your application if you need any kind of these information. So the last thing that we need to do is on activity result. So I will write the override function on activity result. So at the on activity result, we need to copy all this code like this. Okay, we don't need a space. Okay, this one will be closed correctly now. And account auth, I guess, because this one is ending with this one. So this one is coming from here. So if it is successful, I think it is an braces issue, so I just can do like this. And if it is success, I need to do all these things. And if we need to define this one before, right? The account get account get task. This one. Okay. So we just need to make this one as a public one. So I will make this one like this. Okay. And I will remove this one from here to be something like this. So, okay, now we fix this code. Now let us see what's kind of things that we need. We need to sign out. This is the sign out. We don't need this one for now, but we can do, what can we do now? It's just we can launch our application. So I will choose an app and I will click at run. Here we can see the implementation for our codes. It's a very simple thing. Usually, as you see, it's just a few lines of code, and you can have a login by Huawei ID, and you can get all the information that you need without asking the user to fill up any kind of information, because he already filled this information once he create his develop his Huawei ID. That already all Huawei users have it in their devices. So now we are just trying to build our application. Okay. Let us see what will happen. I think this one it's stopped. Just run it again. Okay, as you see here, this is what we have in this application. So once I click at the sign in with Huawei ID, it will show me all kind of login that I need to approve on them. These things is mandatory, so I cannot disable these things, but for the optional one, I can disable them or check them on. And then once I create add authorized and login, it will getting my name and all kind of this information. We can see them at the output. If I go to the account like this and go to the lookout and search for the account, Let me clear these things, and you click at the login again. And from the login again, we can see the email, the photo URL, the photo, the display name, the union ID, everything that you need to from the account kit, you can find it uh, once your login is completed. So this is what I have today. I hope you enjoyed with this session, with this simple code and simple sample actually. If you need to know more about any kind of these services, you can always go to the developer.huawei.com and search for your sample and tour up just follow up the steps, and everything it will be working fine with you. And it's a very simple thing, and you just need to follow up the instruction. So this is what I have. Thank you all for watching this. Okay, after we finished from the sample code, as we see it at the video, it is a few line of codes, and you can have a core functions or very valuable functions in your application, and will help you to cost the time and effort to implement it in the manual way. So now we'll talk about some of FQs questions, frequent asked questions that we receive. When my app is running on non-Huawei phones with HMS Core APK installed, can users sign into my app with their Huawei IDs? The answer for this question is absolutely yes. The users can log in with their Huawei IDs once the HMS Core installed at the non-Huawei devices. Is there a limited on the frequency for calling the API for obtaining the access token? Yes, there is a limit, but the limit is very high. It's around 10,000 calls. After this, the calls start falling, but it's a very huge number to be targeted. How long will the access token and refresh token be valid? The access token will be valid for 1 hour, and the refresh token will be valid for 6 hours. So this is the frequent asked question that usually we received. At the end, I want to thank you all for watching this, and I want to really thank you all to participate in the app. And we are looking to see more applications integrated with the account kit. Uh, and we are looking to see all too many kind of applications integrated with the account kit, and we are looking to see more games and apps that are using our Huawei mobile service.
Thank you, Almar, for your demo and FAQ. Now I have learned how to integrate AccountKit, and I believe others have mastered it as well. And thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next week for another Ask Me Anything session. Just don't forget to scan the QR code and sign up for the Apps App competition. Thank you.
Thank you all. Bye bye.